Good morning, High Desert family. I just thought it was the perfect snowy morning. It snowed outside for the first time this season, so it is covered in a white blanket. We have 2 litters on the ground. We had a little break of puppies over Thanksgiving, right before Thanksgiving, and on Thanksgiving the day before, and that morning we had our 2 recent litters born, and then Mabel is here to have her litter as well. So we knew that this Christmas, New Year's was going to be a very busy puppy season, but we're just in the throes. So I gave a little update before those littles were born. Belle's medium Bernedoodles are in the garage. They are just 2 weeks old yesterday. And then Plum's petite, more petite than mini, gold. I am just gonna pause and interrupt this performance to clearly state, wow, I was so tired. I am still so tired, but I don't know what I was thinking when I filmed that and why I couldn't have gone through it with a little enthusiasm. So thank you for bearing with me. I am still gonna post this update because it's worth the time that I took to film and just share where we were at in November. But more to come. The next one will be better if you can bear with me. I do have a bigger litter than I expected with Maple and Rudy that is about to be born, and so I will have some availability on that litter of mini golden doodles. Very similar looking probably to Plum's litter. Even though they shouldn't be, I really want them to be party like Maple has in her genetics, and Maple and Luca's puppies were all party and so cute. I just love that look. So all right, so here's where we are, kind of just hanging out today. I've got all my stuff set up, emergency supplies and normal whelping stuff. I've got her bed already all set up and layered, heat pad ready, just to prep. I'm just letting her sleep on her bed. She's kind of digging that up, which is normal pre-labor signs. Hi, Mama. She's a good girl. Her temp has dropped, so we should be officially in like our 24-hour window. Yet she still did like eat a little bit this morning. She's thirsty, so you know, it could be like a solid 24 hours. I've got my incubator here, clothes put away, all the things, right? It's my bedroom. But I'm just gonna hang out in here with her for a little bit. We are all set up. So I'm gonna do, you know, probably if she starts to like feel super close, I'll do my like final clean, close the door, sanitizer mats and all that will go to make this kind of a safety zone. She has like dug in my bed, so I removed some bedding and just have this as a space where she can be. So like if I do leave, I just shut this door and she kind of has free reign and can still get up on the bed. So that's why I did that. Hi. And we're just gonna hang out. But we're getting close for sure. Got her all groomed up. She's a good mama, so I trust even I can like still be in and out a little and know that she'll be fine. I'm not feeling like I have to sit with her yet. But we're all ready for it, huh, Mama? Yeah. Everyone else is put away and in their spots too. So we're just gonna kind of stage your labor. I might make some pudding and just work on some updates while we wait. Okay, so yes, my appearance is very low priority in all the things I'm juggling right now. But I thought I would just real quick. So I know I usually get some questions when I like sit with my moms. I am just gonna sit with her. Remember Belle? I'm kind of also feeling like, are there any contractions? Are babies moving? Like all good pre-signs, but not like it's time signs. And where I'm looking, I'm just giving her loves while I get some work done, and I'll probably just sit here with my computer for a bit since everyone else is in a good nap zone around my house before I have to go do some like, you know, puppy shuffles or, you know, especially with an 8-week-old, letting him in and out is really important. Also, crate training him is really important so that I have these windows. But anyway, signs that I'm looking for, I mentioned, any contracting, baby's moving, usually that kind of stops right before labor as things tense up a little bit. But also continues through labor. That's kind of how I tell whether there's, puppies in there still and ready to rumble. She'll stop eating, get pretty panty, hot, restless, maybe dig when I'm not right here, helping be with her and just give her attention. So that's called nesting, like looking for a place to, den up and have her puppies. Like there's a lot of just natural instinct that goes into, what we do in our labor and just supporting our moms versus like taking over for them. So, we let that happen too. But, temp usually drops, right before mamas go into labor and then rises again on me at least. And so, if you don't catch the temp drop and you're like, oh no, they're still at a norm, like they will go back up and then they start to really labor is how I've seen my moms progress. So that's what labor looks like. We're just waiting today. Very often moms whelp overnight, and so it might just be a waiting day where I don't expect much to happen until this evening, especially since she's settling pretty well, like between move arounds or as she wants to follow me around. Like she's very much just like ready to take a good solid nap. So that's a good sign to me that she's not quite ready. I could go run and get the kids still or grab the few things I need from the store, like if I needed to. I trust her in this space where she could even like start on her own and I wouldn't be worried about it. So yeah, that's where we're at and what we look for with mamas. She is tired though. Yeah, we're tired and getting close. So I'm just gonna support her. Here you can see Plum and Rudy and Belle and Brownie's babies. They were born on Thanksgiving Day and the day before. Really, it was a 24-hour window. And they are 2 weeks old and doing great. Little guy has his own pen right now. He just got back from school pickup, so he's not really wanting to be back yet. But he has this little area, sleeps in his crate at night. It's fine in there. But he also would rather be with me, huh? So this is our little mini golden doodle male that we just brought in that we are looking for a guardian home for. We just want to wait for the right fit that's close. We have some other guardian potentials lined up that are just a little too far away for a male. But if we can find the right Central Oregon family, he's ready to go home anytime. So that's where he's at. Okay, so you never know how long it's going to take. Haven't even posted the video yet, so I'm going to add to it. My like, oh, she could be stable like this for 12 hours, even 24 hours, turned into a couple hours. And we're doing a little shaking, definite panning, lots of digging. So babies are coming. I feel little contractions helping her body push them along. So we'll get to share even what these babies look like before we post this. That's it. Mama dog's nurse and labor at the same time. It's wild. Good girl. You're doing so good. Dive in. Those babies. Okay, there's kind of the update of where we're at right now. Future to come. Both these litters that were 2 weeks old today will go home at the end of January. Same day go homes and selections because of where they landed in their birth. Maple's puppies will go home at the beginning of February, and so we'll be puppyless around Valentine's Day. But Patsy did just go into heat, and so awaiting her testing and breeding next week, we will have Patsy, Rudy, also petites. That is a Rosie line. Plum is our Winnie line of mamas. Patsy has that Merle potential, so just like Rosie or Chloe's puppies, she could have some Merle babies and kind of just an array of colors because of her genetics, paired with Rudy's, which is really fun. So we have a pretty close to full wait list for her. And then we're still waiting on our next 2 litters that we would expect would be Claire's mini Bernedoodles. That will be her last and final litter with Brownie. So we'll have mini Bernedoodles there, and then some more medium, potentially up to standard, but medium, maybe a little smaller even than Belle's litter. Medium Bernedoodles with Nellie and Brownie. And so those will probably be Brownie's last 2 litters. You know, Claire is a last time mama. This will be Nellie's first litter, but we have some different plans for our next pairings and upcoming puppies. We plan to keep a guardian from Maple's litter. We thought about these 2, but ended up probably waiting until Nellie's litter as well. We've already got enough Claire babies kind of in the hopper. Otto is still growing up and has passed his testing so far, so we're expecting him to be our next Bernedoodle daddy. And then this boy that we just got that I showed you will be our following Golden Doodle daddy that will follow in Rudy's footsteps. And we hope to get 1 more male for each of our breeds to be able to use different boys through our mama lines. So those are some big things coming. We do expect quite a few more moms to come into heat and start their first time litters next spring. That would include Juniper, which is a honey puppy, Ruthie, which is another rosy puppy, and then River would be the next 3, which is our cream Golden Doodle mama. So those will be our next biggest Golden Doodles in our lines or in our program to come. And then you can just check our website for kind of updates on what's to come after that. Lots more moms that we kept this last 1.5 years that are coming into season for the first time. And then we'll be alternating when we use our moms again, like Juno and, you know, Maple throughout this next year. So they will all have more puppies, more to come in 2025. We have a lot of litters planned, and if I can keep up, then, and our wait list keeps up with us, then we will breed those pairings and announce litters. So thanks for joining us again. We hope you have a Merry Christmas, and we'll update you again when these litters are older and running around and scooting with us. Hi, Plum Plum. But thanks for joining, and we hope you have a great holiday season.